Hi, my name is Dan here at IBS Productions, and I have for sale a Kessler pocket jib. This unit is about 3 years old. It's got, say, 10-12 hours of running on it. It's never been in the field. It's pretty well scratch free. It's in excellent condition. Everything works as it was when we bought it. And nice unit, really nice unit. Okay, so let's get some specs on this thing. The jib itself, from here to here, without the weights, without the tripod, weighs 21 pounds. So you can collapse it down to a 40-inch distance, put it in a box, ship it off somewhere, and that works pretty well. The load capacity. So let's take a look at that. I'm just going to bring this up for a second so you can see this. So when this unit is set in all the way, so that means the head would be right about here, you can put 40 pounds on it. When you take it all the way out to its very end, it's basically 6-7 feet out, you can put 20 pounds on it. So what that means is most video cameras and pretty well all DSLR cameras, even with a full rig on it, are going to work with this crane. You're not going to overstress the crane. So let's just take a look at some of the features that really set this one aside. First of all, we have put up an 701 HDV head on it. And this is a nice thing to have when you're using cranes. I'm just going to release some of this and I'll show you what we use that for. You mount your DSLR on here, and then if you're coming out like this and you're trying to do any kind of handwork at all, say you're panning shots, panning products, you're coming in on a subject, then this is a great addition to it. This one has got a 75mm bowl so that you can quickly adjust it. It also has an extensible plate right here. Undo that knob and this plate can move out, which gives you more distance. Plus, if you reverse the plate, then this can be a suspended mount underneath the crane, which is a nice feature to have for some cameras. Okay. So the crane, using this knob and this knob, is able to extend and retract, and there are 3 detents in here which will lock it in place. It has a brake on it right here. You can use that brake for doing some braking or as a complete stop lock. We've also drilled into the side of this mounting threads. So if you have an arm for a monitor, and you do have to put a monitor on these things to see what the camera's doing, you can mount it right onto the side and it works quite well. We have a Kessler rotary adapter on here which allows us to spin it, and you'll notice that it's a very, very smooth spin, and that's something that is sold as an extra to these cranes, but we've got it in ours. The crane itself is mounted on a Manfrotto 528X tripod, which has got a very high rating on it. So this is a stable tripod, can support all the weight that you can put on this thing. And of course, it's adjustable down here. We also found an old broadcast dolly that we put that in, and we'll include that as part of the sale. We've got the extension adapter for it, which allows you to put this further down, which means if you've got heavy cameras up here, you extend this out and off you go, and it collapses in and out as well. Now, if you pick up the crane from us, we will include the weights. If we're shipping the crane out to you, we're not going to ship basically 100 pounds of dead weight. That doesn't make any sense. So you can just go ahead and pick up your own weights, and I'll show you a really cool little trick. We purchased these bags from Viztech. They're not very expensive, and we just fill them with water. We just put bottled water in them, and that works great. Put them on the end of the crane here, and you've got all the weight, and you can adjust the weight. You don't have to carry that around with you. So that's the product. It's a real nice addition to any videographer's equipment list. As I say, we're simply selling it because we've moved on to other things and we don't require or use this type of equipment any longer. So my name's Dan. Check out our listing, check out the website, take a look at the video. Bye for now.